think I found the never-ending hill. Oh, that is disgustingly warm. Oh my god, I've never seen so many wild campers in one place. Oof. Yep, well, somewhere different today. I've come out to the Lake District, parked up at Seathwaite, which I think you can still see, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Seathwaite Farm, just down there. I've walked along there, and that path, if you keep following it, that'll take you up to Fell Pike. But I'm going a different way. I'm going up Glaramara. And I'm going on a Wildcamp, hence the big bag. Because there's nothing better to do when you've got 13 kilos on your back than to go up a big hill. So I'm going up Glaramara, but I'm not camping there. I've got somewhere else in mind. I just want to tick this one off because it's one of the few hills around here that I haven't done. Right, so I'm going to crack on. I'm going to go up this big hill and I'll see you at the top. I've never been up this way. God, I hope it's not as hard as it looks. It's pretty steep so far. If I complain about going up Grindstone Knoll again, just remind me of this. Right, come on. I think if my wife knew the routes I took sometimes, she wouldn't let me come out again. I think I found the never-ending hill. Well, just check the map. I'm only halfway. Oh, that's been a steep pull so far. Oh. Oh no. What was seeping into my shoes? Why did I wear my proper shoes? Let's go this way. Oh, that has been a hell of a slog. That was tough. I think if I had a day bag it wouldn't be so bad, but wow, that was hard. I need to sit down, I need a proper rest. And it's 7 o'clock now, so I don't have a long time to sit around. I've got to keep going really and get to a camp spot. So I'm heading to Seathwaite Fell, which I think is just over there. So that'll probably take me an hour to get to, and then I'll just find a spot. Hopefully it's not busy, because I know Sprinkling Tarn, which is on Seathwaite Fell, or like just before it, that's a very popular spot apparently. It's a Friday night, so I'm just hoping it's not so busy, because I just want to get set up now and have a rest, have something to eat and have a beer. Right, let's get up here and have a sit down. Cheers. Oh, that is disgustingly warm. That is, yeah, summer camping, eh? We'd go out in summer. I was watching a guy the other day, what's his face, Northern Rockhopper, sound fella. He does a lot in the lakes, and he first video he'd done for a while, and he was saying he doesn't tend to go out that often in the summer camping, because one, there's loads of bugs, two, there's a lot more people out, and for me personally, number three, your drinks are never cold. The one thing about winter camping, you might have to take more gear with you, or heavier gear, but your water and whatever else you've got is always ice cold, beautiful and refreshing. Not like this, but I'm still drinking it because I need it. Right, I think that's me. I need to get a move on, so I'm going to get over there, find a spot and get myself set up. See you in a bit. Not gonna lie, it is very tempting to get the tent up around here because it looks beautiful and there's nobody here, which is the best part. Whereas I've definitely seen a couple of tents over at Sprinkling Tarn. I think I'm still gonna head that way because I'm not sure what time it is. I think it's about 7:30 if I had to guess. But yeah, what a lovely little spot. Anyway, let's keep moving. Oh, I think this is our last big peak. Oh, this is Allen Crags, I think. Oh. And then it shouldn't be far now, as I keep telling myself. But yeah, it really shouldn't actually be far now till Sprinkling Tarn, and then I just decide to a pitch at Sprinkling Tarn with the 2 other tents, I think. Sure, I saw 2 tents. Or carry on down Seathwaite. I think right now I'm thinking go down Seathwaite. It'll only be an extra 10 minutes and I'll get a bit of peace and quiet then. Last big push, come on. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it looks like there's quite a few people over there. Well, that's where we're going now. I've just peeked my head over this hill behind me that looks down onto Sprinkling Tarn. Oh my god, I've never seen so many wild campers in one place. Then again, I've not been to the Woolpacks in the summer. It's not what I wanted, but it's a Friday night, what can you do? So let's go and find a spot and hopefully we'll have a nice quiet night. I think this might do. A few stones here, but I can shift these out of the way, but this seems alright, flattish, flat enough. And this is away from the majority of the campers. I can just see some people in the distance over there, 2 or 3 lads. But I think this is a good spot. And it's getting late, so I just want to get set up now. Yeah, I think this will do. Let's get going. Right, that's me set up, all good now, all my kit out. I'm not going to cook any food, I was going to, but it's just the day's got away from me. So I think I've got some butties, and have a couple of butties and beer, relax a bit. Yeah, I need to learn to stop walking so far. I mean, I like a walk, and when I'm looking at sort of always maps, planning things out, I'm like, oh, I'll just nip up to Glaramara. Dead easy. It only take me, an hour or something. Must have took me 2.5 hours or thereabouts. And then obviously I started to get from there over to here. This wasn't my first choice. My first choice was just off the corridor route. There's a couple of nice spots I know over there that I've seen when I've walked along it. This was my backup, but because time got away from me, I've had to go for my backup, and it was packed walking through past Sprinkling Tarn. I'm sort of along towards Seathwaite Fell now, and there's a group of lads in front of me. I don't know, they're quite far in front of me, but sound travels. Like I said, I wasn't actually, I was umming and ahhing about coming here today. I had half a day off work, and it was going to be either standard sort of Kinder Scouts, go and do a nice long walk around Kinder Scout, but I thought no, you know, I've been up the lakes quite a few times, but I've never filmed up here. I've certainly never camped up here. It's the first time I've ever camped in the Lake District. And I wasn't going to, like I say, I was umming and ahhing, and then Leslie, Chiltern Wildcamper, her last video I saw her do was about sort of doing things that you wouldn't normally do, pushing yourself, you know, going a little outside your comfort zone. So although this isn't exactly like wildly different than what I would normally do, like I say, I've never camped around here, so I'm not as comfortable with, you know, if I can't get that camp space, where else is there? Whereas Kinder Scout's a bit more, I can, you know, can figure it out a bit easier. With Leslie's sort of messages in her video in mind, I thought, well, I'm going to take a leaf out of her book, and I'm going to stick with the Lake District. I'm going to do that. And what a bad decision that was. I'm joking. No, it was good. I just chose the wrong route, and that was my fault. I should have just come directly up the corridor route. One of these days, I'm going to get to camp early, and I'm going to have a nice, relaxed camp. It never seems to work out that way for me. I try and pack too much in. I'm an idiot. Anyway, time to grab a beer. What have we got? We have got, what's that? A Fedra Pale Ale. Oh, Pomona Island, yeah. So, yeah, decent brewery. They've got a nice pub in just outside Spinningfields. Yeah, Salford Brewery. Nice. That should be a good one. Oh, yeah, and I can't be in the Lake District and not have something local. Lakes Bruco, don't be an Ig. So this is a DDH, 6.5%, so that's a bit stronger. And a Shinny Digs, because they're always good. West Coast Pale Ale, which I quite like. I'm probably going to crack this one now, because I need something refreshing. I need something. I've only got about half a litre of water left, and I've still got to get back, you know, to the car tomorrow. So I'm probably going to save the water and just rely on the beers tonight. Oh, bloody hell. That's good. That is good. Cheers. Hey, that's me all settled in now. Had a beer, had a butty, spoke to the wife to let her know I'm not dead. And I'm going to have another beer, some snacky things, and watch a video. Lots of YouTube stuff ready to go. Probably going to watch something relevant to the area I'm in, so Lake District, and there's lots to choose from that. Been watching recently a guy called what's his name? Mountain Man John. He seems pretty cool. He did a video in an area I wanted to camp in, but and it's where I think Solo Summiteers camped as well. It's where I wanted to go, but because I did that long walk up Glaramara, didn't have the time. And at the minute I'm rewatching Red Dwarf. Bit of an old one these days, from like the 90s or 80s and 90s, but I watched it when I was a kid with my dad, and yeah, I still enjoy it now. But yeah, I think that's going to be a quiet night, hopefully. I mean, there's people all around me, but hopefully it's a quiet night. I can still hear the lads down the hill. Like I say, I'll be up early because I'm daft like that. So, alright. See you in the morning. Morning. Well, in typical Andy fashion, I'm up at daft o'clock. It's actually not that. It's not crazy early this time. It's 5 o'clock. Keep my voice down because I know in these valleys, in these areas, sound travels. And there's some people camping down there. They're not near me, but I don't want the first thing. I don't want them getting waken up by me. It is absolutely beautiful looking down on Seathwaite Fell today in the distance where I'm camped. So that's me just there. And I don't know if you can make it out on here, but I'm just a little bit higher than the rest of the ground. Not by much, but you can see on that slightly lower ground all the, I guess it's mist rather than cloud, I'm not sure. I'm going to call it mist. But that's all sort of lying in there, covering the little mounds, the little hills on Seathwaite Fell. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really something to see. And just over there, you can see the cloud actually rolling in off the hills, or fells, or mountains, I suppose. This really is quite a cool camp. So now I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee and enjoy watching the sun come up, and then head back down to the car. Still need to drop the tent, everything else is packed away, more or less. So it'll only take me half an hour. Nothing fancy. I like these though, I really like these. Sounds like we're boiling. Oh shit! Let's get rid of this first. Yeah, that's boiling. Off you go. Clouds starting to roll over us now. The view's getting a little bit hazy. See, everything's getting a bit denser, a bit hazier. Clouds definitely rolling over us. Probably be soaking wet through in a minute. It's amazing how quickly it changes. That was good. A little bit of water left just to rinse the cup out. Right, there we are, all cleared away, no pegs left, certainly no beer cans or anything of that nature. Leave no trace, eh? Oh, I forgot about that. Right, let's get going. Wow, look at that. That's pretty cool. Right, that's us joining back onto the main path now. I think I'm just about out of earshot for everyone. That's where we came. That's the way we're going. That's Great Gable, Green Gable. Went up those two about 4 or 5 months ago. So yeah, I came just after the West Island Way to essentially do what I did last night, but not go to Glaramara. Well, the plan initially was to do the corridor route to Seathwaite Fell, which I've done before, but I did, when I sacked off the corridor routes walk, the Seathwaite Fell walk, instead I walked from Seathwaite. You can sort of skirt up around Base Brown, over Green Gable, and then Great Gable. And I ended up, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I basically ended up going down this little, there's like a scrambly bit here, like this little gully, I guess you'd call it. Just because I was looking for a way off the mountain, and I wanted to go a different way than I went up, and that was a mistake. So I ended up having to go around the other side, back up onto the top, and then I just went down, found my way back down, but instead of going back over Green Gable, I came down. I think that's called Aaron Slack. You sort of come down there and it is just scree. It is really loose rock and you basically just skid down it as opposed to walk down it. But then you reach Seathwaite Tarn, stretcher box, and you just got a nice easy path then all the way back to Seathwaite Farm. That's Seathwaite Tarn down there. That's where we're heading to. We're going to head over past that and straight along. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, there's a couple of tents around it. Not as many as I thought. I thought Seathwaite Tarn would have I thought it'd be like Sprinkling Tarn. I thought it would be absolutely rammed, packed full of campers, but maybe that was the better spot. Although I was very happy with my spot in the end. It was a bit close to, and it wasn't close to the other lads, but they were just, the noise carried. First ever camp in the Lake District, really good. Like, I didn't really appreciate it when I got there, because as soon as I arrived, I was just, it was too late. So I was tired and I was annoyed at myself for getting in that position, which, you know, you live and learn. But this morning was absolutely fantastic, like with the, just seeing like a, not a sunrise, but just seeing the orange glow in the distance and the clouds and the mist rolling across Seathwaite Fell and the sort of mountains to our, the ridge to our right, to the west of Seathwaite Fell. That was really good. That was, I mean, that made it worth it by itself. So yeah, I'll definitely be coming out again. Kinder Scout is still definitely my number one though. I just love it. But this is something special too, and you know, really dramatic scenery. Right, my battery is close to dying on this thing, so I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching if you've got this far. I really appreciate all the comments and all the new subscribers, thank you. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.